Hi, it's Marilyn at Way to Make It Happen. And today I want to talk to you about how to get more people to look at your business opportunity or your product or your service, whatever you're trying to do with your online marketing. You know, trying to figure out strategies that work for you. Some people, for instance, do Facebook Live every day. And so you have to figure out what you feel most comfortable with doing, and maybe it's blogging or Facebook paid campaigns. Because if you have to put yourself out there in order for people to get to know who you are. And there are a lot of ways actually to become known, and I don't expect you to know all of them. I just want you to pick one and master the devil out of it. So it's really important for you to choose a main strategy. And of course, I do other things, but the one I love the most is Facebook. And actually it's the mother of all social media, so why not use Facebook? And this is where I've created most of my audience, and this is where I feel most of my success has come from. So there are people who have been in network marketing for years and have barely made any money at all. It's just like, well, who does that? Well, they're people who have a strong vision, and they're staying with their business however long it takes for them to get to their goals. There are people who have struggled for a long time because they didn't know how, or maybe they didn't want to roll up their sleeves and get to work. So speaking about social media and posting on Facebook, just one post is not going to get you anywhere. And most people quit just after a few weeks of posting a post a day because they were not willing to really put an effort and strategy into their business. Or how about the person that says, well, I talked to 5 people and none of them joined my business. This doesn't work. And no, I guess they're right. It's not going to work. You must keep pushing through until. If you're not willing to do that, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you're not going to be a real entrepreneur if you're not willing to go through the pains of learning, trials and errors, and you must be willing to do and stay as long as it takes. Now, there are some people, lucky people, I hate to say that, they seem like they're lucky because they create results very quickly and they make it look so easy. But you know what? I am not one of those people. I've had to learn, to work, and learn some more. And every success that's come my way has been through my hard work. There are some people who should stay at their jobs because it's easier to show up every day and build someone else's dreams than it is to build theirs. It can be easier to build yourself online, but you must learn all the skill sets needed. And you should be willing to learn before you earn. Here's a little tip I learned from a great lady who is a top leader in the industry, and she uses this to get more people to look at her offer without looking like she's a pesky salesperson. By the way, did you know that 97% of people that are in network marketing industry actually fail? And this is real. This is very real. It's the reason they fail is because they're going out there and they're pitching. They're the ones doing the spamming, selling, and not adding value. They are not setting themselves up to be a leader. They're not even positioning themselves as an authority. They're just looking like every single person in their company, plastering their products and pitches all over Facebook. And most people do this. 90% of these people fail to grow a significant business. So just look at your message inbox in Facebook, and have you ever seen this? Once in a while I see one coming through from someone I don't even know. I've never spoken to them. I'm not friends with them, but they're telling me about a new deal. They actually attach a link And by the way, this is what most people do. They don't even bother building a relationship or connecting to one-on-one with someone or me or anybody else. And when that happens in my inbox, I hit delete. They didn't even ask me, like I said, how am I doing? So if you're doing that, I can promise you, you're going nowhere. The one thing you must start learning how to do is to entice people how to reach out to you through valuable content. I've never reached out to people unless they've entered my world. If they'd entered my world, then I am going to reach out to them. So what does that mean, entering my world? If someone opts into one of my capture pages, that's entering my world. If someone likes, comments, or shares on one of my posts on Facebook, that's entering my world. They've reached out to me, like something I have put out there, and that's them reaching out to me, which gives me permission to reach out to them. So learn how to entice people to reach out to you through your valuable content. Put something out there. I have several methods of what you can use to put something out there. They are in my toolbox, and once you understand the only way to get people to come to you is to entice them to reach out to you through valuable content. For instance, if I shoot a video and I put it on Facebook and I want them to do something at the end of my video, I'm going to give them a call to action. First, I'm going to lead with my value in my content. So if you're in the travel industry, you put up good tips on where to go, what to do, and places to see. Or say you're in health or wellness, well, you give a few tips that will attract people to you. And at the end, you say, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get a ton of value from it. Reach out to me, click the link below, or whatever call to action you have. So here's something I want you to do right now. This is fun. This is an experiment. Go to your Facebook and type into your post, if I can show you how to blank. Put it in there, how to make a better video, how to write a blog, how to mix a healthy drink. Whatever is in your range, whatever is in their range, type this in. If I can show you how to blank, would you want to see it? Type yes below and I'll show it to you, and hit that button. Hit the post button. Then the second thing to do is watch for the responses. Reach out to the people that have responded and ask questions. Now, that's the important thing. You can say things like, hey, thanks for liking my post. If they just clicked like, if they say yes, you can say to them, hey, I saw that you typed yes on my status. How are you today? Start the conversation. Find out what they're struggling with. If you do not ask the right questions, you're not going to get the right answer. The question should be asked in the right way, and it usually points to its own answers. So asking questions is the ABCs of diagnosis. You know that by going to a doctor. He's going to ask you, well, what's the problem here? How are you feeling? What are you doing for it? So only an inquiring mind is going to solve problems. So you have to find out what their problem is in order for you to give them a solution. Your goal is not to make a sale. You want to build a relationship. You're trying to find out if your product or your service is a good fit for them. If it's not, then move away. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Find the problem and go ahead and solve it. So that's your only responsibility when they respond to you. So give that little thing a try. Put that little post out there and experiment with it and see how many people respond. They either like or they give you a yes. And then just follow that simple tip. Now, I hope you have found value in my post today. And go to my newsletter, Way to Make It Happen, click on it, and you will be the first person up for any more new ideas that I have, and they're always coming, by the way. They're always spewing out of me because I'm getting training, and when I train, I teach. So have a great day. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. And remember, here it is, remember, I want you to remember this. Remember this line. Matter of fact, I've got it written down here. I don't have it note by heart. You are better than you know. You're stronger than you feel. And you're closer than you think. Don't ever forget that. Thanks.